Everyone in these days using AI to improve the quality and speed up their workflow, especially 3D and VFX artists. They use it precisely with caution, not just like one click and give me the final result, or give it a prompt and give me the magic, not just like that. So in this video, I will show you how I use it in these days after the AI hype. So let's begin. Hi everyone, this is Dyson. It's my privilege to be here, and in this channel we are doing simple yet clever stuff without any complexity, especially in these days. So in this one we predict the future. It will be less technical stuff and more quality stuff, creativity stuff, and each person will have amazing tools to create amazing art. So let me show you a glimpse of this future, and let me show you how we adapting that. But before that, this video is requested by dear Santiago and by this amazing person Anim HAXX. Yeah, sorry about pronunciation. So before that, join our Discord. It's public now, and let's have a chat. And yeah, let's do it. So first, in these days, if I have an idea in my imagination, I can draw that because I'm not a painter, so I'm not concept artist. So I will use Krea.ai. This is Krea.ai, and I will use real-time generation future. And as you can see, this is amazing and simple workflow. And I will use just text to image, and I will describe my idea and it will generate that in real time. It's not like ChatGPT, it will take time and generate that, or Grok for example. It's generating that in real time, and you can give it everything. It's have amazing style, an amazing model to select, for example Flux and this HD model. And as you can see, it will generate everything, and it's flexible honestly. So I generate this amazing robot for example, and as you can see, this one, it's cool. So after the generation, you can have this one as a reference to your idea. So I will save this robot. So because I am 3D and VFX artist, I want to convert or build this idea to 3D, and of course I'm not a modeler, and I can try. The best thing I tried, it's this for festival, but yeah, this is awesome. And I know modeling is so frustrating, and I will use these days Krea.ai for creating this model. For example, I use this image to 3D or text to 3D, and I give it this model, the Krea generated for us, and boom, for example, this is an amazing robot with the texture. Wow, you see, we generate this robot and we create a 3D object of it, and of course you can download that as a FBX, GLB4, Blender or OBJ, etc. So in Houdini, as you can see, this is our model, amazing. And it's have just diffuse map or a base map. And if you know PaintX, I can use PaintX digital asset to generate normal map and height map, metalness or specular. And as you can see, this is amazing. And wow, that's lovely honestly. And this is with PaintX. And of course you can add a dirt using mask and directional mask. Yeah, I'm trying to promote my PaintX. Yeah, I'm using that, and even I create a rig with Miximo, and yeah, you can do crazy stuff with it. Speaking of PaintX, for 3D painting, we are using AI tool to our in our digital asset. If you know PaintX, it can generate a texture online using Hugging Face. I talk about this in this video, of course, how you can use Hugging Face. Of course, it's a premium video. And of course, as you can see, I generate this texture, and the next target for PaintX is generating texture automatically, or object detection. For example, of course, this is our goal. It will detect the object and it will generate a picture automatically based on the name of the object. And yeah, this is what we seeking, but this is of course for the future. So far so good. If you like this kind of video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I will be so grateful, guys. Thank you for your support, and if you have any question, leave me in the comment section. I will happy to answer. Stay with us. I will show you how you can build entire 3D scene just with the prompt and using AI. That's fascinating. Of course, sometimes you need to do a cool stuff that required a lot of technical aspect. That's why we have technical artists. They are doing amazing job. But especially me, yeah, I'm not a technical artist because I want the creativity more. I want to embrace that instead of technical stuff. So how can I bypass that? How can I not spending too time to technical stuff? Yeah, interesting. In these days, you can use LLM, large language model like ChatGPT, Cloud, or Grok or Gemini, of course, to do technical stuff, to touch the core of Houdini using C++ or Python. So let me show you how. For example, I have this scene of this object with the animation. For example, let's do crazy stuff without going to a lot of node. I want a normal vector, look at or change direction to the target. So as you can see, instead of going to VOP and experience a lot of these technical cross product, point cloud, and this vector 4, vector 3 multiplication, blah blah blah, I will use LLMs. So I will ask ChatGPT. In this case, you can ask Gemini or Grok, etc. So I will ask it, I want a VEX code in Houdini 20.5, mention the version please, to changing the normal vector of the object to target object. So we have some code of VEX in here, and I will use vertex wrangle because the normal it's on vertex. And as you can see, we have something that's amazing, you see, without going to coding or scripting stuff. And of course, it will take a target as a second input, and voila. You see, this is amazing technical stuff in simple way. That's what I want. And now I will ask it, do the same thing, but in Python, using Python node. So as you can see, we have Python code, and without knowing what the heck is this code. So I will create a Python node now, and I will paste it in here, and I will connect that and that, and we have an error. That's interesting. So I can't read any error. I will copy that and give it to ChatGPT, and now he knows the bug, and it will modify or update our code. And let's paste it, and boom. You see, that's amazing. Python is so slow though, comparing to C++. You see, that's so amazing. And another technique to using AI in these days, blending with the 3D result. For example, I create this for the festival. You see, I model that and I create some scene to render that. So as you can see, this is our result, but it's not convenient, honestly. It's not, yeah, it's not perfect. So I asked Krea to create a melting face using this reference. As you can see, this is by Krea with a green background. So I combine these two or composite these two using Nuke, and this is the result. As you can see, this is an amazing technique. And here my man Alien Boy doing the same thing, and I ask him, and he used Adobe Firefly with this start frame, and after that the simulation will go with the AI rather than Blender or Houdini. He will take the last frame and composite that with the original footage. And as you can see, this is the result, and this is an amazing. Another showcase in compositing, I use AI to help me with the rotoscoping. With this piece, I did that lately, as you can see, and that was so challenging, honestly. I use Copycat in Nuke. This is amazing node. It will copy the ground truth or the target you give it, and it will try to copy that for whole frame. So as you can see, we are having fun with AI and adapting that very precisely. So I love working like that in these days efficiently, and honestly, it will speed up my workflow. Of course, maintaining our quality. I want to show you something amazing about Krea called Stage. As you can see, this is a 3D scene generated by AI, and as you can see, you can move it and all this object can generate it and modify it. You see, you can hover instead of 2D image generated by AI. It's generated 3D object just with text, and of course you can place it. And as you can see, I can type anything here and I will guide it where you can place this object. Wow, someone in Krea thinking very well, honestly. And this is first generation. Of course, this is not production ready, but just imagine next version and the next version. Wow, that will be so exciting to see, honestly. So with that, thank you everyone to be here, and thank you for these amazing people on subscription website, and thank you guys to joining our movement. We will try to do everything in simple yet a clever way, so you can support us at Dyson.com. And with that, peace out.